Happy May. I'm Cater Tater, and it's time for a warped story. A lone, pale alien stared deeply into my eyes. His skin was slimy and his face was as long as the ocean is deep. I had taken him from his home, and I quickly realized that I had made a mistake. The look on his face said, "Where am I? Why am I here? Will I ever get back home?" But at this point, it was too late. If I took him back now, everyone would know that I was harboring an alien fugitive. Sure, that might get me some cool points with my colleagues, but I don't think the police would take too kindly to that. At that very moment, an officer walked by, and I knew I had to hide my alien friend. So I put him at the bottom of a bin. I looked down at him. He looked up at me wearily. I couldn't tell if he was hungry or thirsty. I didn't even know if he could eat or drink. But I did notice that he was moving much more slowly than he had when I first found him. I smiled and waved goodbye, and I left. When the coast was clear, I returned. But immediately I knew something was not right. I slowly walked up to the bin and peered down inside, and my gaze was met with the dead eyes of my poor alien friend. He was all dried up, stuck to the bottom of the bin. "Why?" I cried out. My guilt grew deeper when I realized how little I knew about my alien friend. I had taken him from his home and cruelly ended his life. And I didn't even know if he had a name. So in my sorrow, I decided to name him the kindest thing I could think of. Earl. In the old days it meant, "You poor thing." Rest in peace, Earl. So, that might not be entirely true to the story. The real story takes place when I was in first grade, and little Cater Tater had a fascination with bugs, worms in particular, and on the playground that's what I would do. I would dig up worms with the boys. Yeah, we were cool. One day, I decided to keep a worm. I put him in my pocket, and he stayed in my pocket because I didn't want to get in trouble. At this point, I knew I'd probably done something bad. When I got home, I put him in a pink cup. It was his own little home, and I guess that was my pet. You're my pet now. And I'm pretty sure I forgot about him. And sure enough, he died. Yeah, dried, stuck to the bottom of that cup. I felt really, really bad about it. I had murdered a worm in cold blood. It served no function. I was not fishing. I tortured that thing. Indirectly. Oh, I'm sorry. So that's, basically the same story I just told you. It's just, okay, it's not the same. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye.